This is a great exercise for a general spinal warm-up, and if you use some weights like I'm going to use here, you can actually use this as some strength training as well. This is inspired by the team at Anatomy in Motion, Gary Ward in particular. Basically, if you imagine you've got 12 o'clock up here and 6 o'clock down here, and we're looking at a big clock on the wall, we're going to take our hands into different positions. So the vanilla version, the sort of entry-level version would be this. We're going to take our right hand to 12 o'clock and then our left hand to 12 o'clock. And we're going to start reaching and getting movement into our thorax and getting that spine and rib cage to be moving in different ways. We can couple that with breathing. So as you kind of breathe in and then breathe out, and breathe in and breathe out. Okay, so we're going to go round the clock. We're going to do that. It's going to be nice and slow. You can follow along with me, and then we're going to take it to the next level in a minute. So let's go 1 o'clock. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Reach with that one. Notice my palm is pointing towards you. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. You need to bend your knees a little bit here, 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Now I'm going to lead with my left hand, okay? 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and then we're back up to 12 o'clock. Okay, that's a really nice general warm-up for the spine, gets the rotation in there, gets the frontal plane movement in there, gets a little bit of sagittal plane movement in there when you're going down for those lower ones. But you can also mix it up a little bit. So for example, why not put a weight in just one hand, so in this case my left hand, and then go around with the weight, which is going to create a slightly different stimulus to the body because it's off center, right? It's only in one hand. So the body has to react differently when that weighted hand goes out. Now you would do around the clock and then you would get to the top perhaps, change hands, and why not go around anti-clockwise, right? Yeah, I'm missing out a couple of figures here and there, but you get the idea, right? It's really just to create a different stimulus into the spine, start getting some strength work in there mixed in with this reciprocal forward, backwards, beautiful pandiculation, we can call it, of this dynamic movement. So this is what's happening with this. And we're going to just complete this circuit here. Good. Now, for those of you who have scoliosis, something that I specialize in, you can actually use this Woolcock principle to work with your scoliosis. So think about it. If I've got a C-shaped curve like this, and I'm reaching over here to 11 o'clock, well, I'm correcting my C shape in the frontal plane. But then if I reach my left hand to, let's say, 3 o'clock, I'm going to be correcting this rib hump that happens on this side whenever you have a C-shaped scoliosis. So here I am correcting in the frontal plane, and this is correcting from the top down, and then I can start correcting in the transverse plane. Do you see that? So I can do a fix here at 11 o'clock, rotate 3 o'clock, or I can rotate 3 o'clock, fix and, rotate, fix at 3 o'clock, and then move into the 11 o'clock. Now, if I had a reverse C-curve, or what they call a dextroscoliosis, so the apex is on the right-hand side, I would do that differently. I would take my left hand up over here, fix this, and then rotate my right hand to 9 o'clock. Or I would fix my hand at 9 o'clock and move my left hand to 1 o'clock. So just a different way of thinking about the wall. There's Woolcock's ideas and coupling in movements to get different 3D drives into the spine. So go on, give that one a go.